Hello students, today we will learn how to consolidate data from two different worksheets, two or more worksheets. So, for that purpose I have created one worksheet for you. So, you can see here at the bottom that I have renamed the worksheet as 2010. So, I will click on this worksheet. So, this worksheet is representing the data of a garment shop in which the salesman in different months, the data from data of the salesman in different months for the year 2010. It is showing this data along with the total of all the months, like here it is representing the total of January month, then February month, March and up to June, and I have also created a subtotal of the whole the total of the all the months, right. So, this sheet is representing the sales of different salespersons in the year 2010 along with the totals and the subtotals. Again, I have also created another worksheet with the name. I have changed the name, I have renamed the name as 2011. Now, I am clicking on the sheet 2011, and here also I have represented the similar data, all those salespersons, their sales in the month of January up to June for the year 2011, and I have also represented the total sales in the month of January up to the month of June, and also represented subtotal for all the months from January to June in the year 2011. So, similar data I have created for 2011 also, for 2010, and one more sheet I have created for the sales in year 2012. The same salespersons and their sales in the month of January to June for the year 2012. So, I have created 3 sheets here representing similar kind of data for different years, right. Now, I would like to consolidate the whole data into one worksheet, so that one can see the data, one can see the merged data at one click, right. So, here what we will do now, we will click on another sheet. I will first rename this sheet as, so just see at the bottom, I will rename the sheet first and make it the sales 2010 plus 2011. So, now in this sheet I will take the data from 2010 as well as the data from 2011. Now, see how we can consolidate this data. So, now in this blank sheet I will click on the cell from where I want the data to appear. So, just click on one cell where you want the data to start from. So, I will click on the cell, let us say B4. Now, after clicking on the cell, you just go to data and consolidate option. So, in the data tab, here consolidate option is represented. So, just click on the consolidate option. You will see a dialog box of this kind. The title of this dialog box is consolidate. Various options are here. So, the first option is function. So, when you click on this drop down box, you see various kinds of functions. You can take count, average, max, sum, min, product, etc. So, for this data I want the sum of the total of year 2010 and 11 to be represented in this sheet. So, I will click on sum function, right. So, I have clicked on sum function, and now I have to take the references from where my data is coming. So, you have to create the reference here. So, just click on the reference box, and you can collapse this dialog box by clicking on this box. So, we can just collapse it. So, now I will take the reference from sheet number 2010. So, I will click on 2010. You can see here the sheet 2010 is appearing in the reference box, and now select the data whatever you want to appear in that sheet. So, I have selected the complete data. So, as soon as I select the data, the cell references are represented in this reference box. Now, just expand this reference, this dialog box. So, here you can see this reference appears here. Now, what you have to do, you have to simply add this reference. So, just click on add option, this add button. So, you can see this reference is selected here. Now, for another reference, just click here and delete the previous reference. I have deleted the previous reference. Now I will choose another reference, that means I will take data from 2011 sheet now, right. So, click on sheet number 2011. Just now I have taken data from sheet number 2010. Now I will take data from 2011. So, click on 2011 sheet. Again choose the same data. So, select the same data, all the data. So, you can see here the reference is appearing here. Now, what we have to do? We have to click on the add button to add this reference in the all reference text box. So, click on add. So, I have added 2 references and you can delete the previous one. You can delete these reference here. So, now 2 references are being represented in the all reference box. I can, if I want, I can choose the reference from 2012 sheet also, but I will show you in this sheet. I will take the data from 2 sheets only, right. Now, after selecting the references, what you have to do, you just come to the bottom of this dialog box. Here you will see 3 options, right, that is use labels in top row, left column, create links to source data. Now, use label means the headings. So, what you want to represent in your consolidate sheet, if you want to take labels of top row, that is this top row you want to appear there. So, you will check this box top row. Similarly, if you want to choose the left column also as labels, so click this check box. And now, if we want that the data of 2 sheets should be linked, so that whatever change we made in the sheets, they will appear in the consolidate sheet. So, for that purpose you have to click on this checkbox also, that is create links to source data. So, we want to create a link of our source data in the consolidated sheet. So, after clicking on all the 3 checkboxes, I will click OK, and you can see here my data has appeared in the consolidated sheet. Here I will expand these a little more so that it will be more clearly visible to you. Let us expand this quickly. I will expand this, and now let us format it a little bit to make it more visible, and let us highlight it also. So, you can see here there is a small column and there is a little big column. Column number B is very small and column number C. Column number C is a blank column that is inserted by consolidate option. Now, expand this B column. You can see after B column there is a blank C column, but in our data there was no blank C column, right. This column is being created by the consolidate option for a very specific purpose. Now, what is the purpose of this blank column? This I will show you. So, we will just highlight our text a little more so that it is more clearly visible, and let us highlight this also, these 2 also, right. So, we will highlight this. See, now, okay, we will name this column as salesman, right, salesman, and expand it a little bit. Now, what is the purpose of this blank column, right? If you see on the left column, you can see that there are 8 plus signs representing here. Now, this plus sign means a group. This is representing a group. If I click on this plus sign, you can see here that some values come in this blank column representing AutoSum class 10, which is the name of our workbook, right, AutoSum class 10. We can also change the name according to our data. Let us change the name here, sales 2010, and let it be sales 2011, right. So, now what does it mean? Now, you can check for the salesman Aniket in the month of January, we can say the consolidated data represents 30,000. Now, from where this data is coming? If I just collapse this group, if I simply collapse this group, you can see it represents 30,000. Now, if we want to check that where this data is coming, Though before expanding this group, I would like to show you that from where this data is coming. We can now again go to our sheet number 2010. So, the sales of Aniket in the month of January is 12,000, and similarly for 2011 Aniket's sale is 18,000. That means it is a total of 12,000 plus 18,000 is a total of, it becomes 30,000, and in our consolidated sheet it represents 30,000. Now, if we want to look in the same sheet that from where the data is coming, we can click on the group here. So, now you can check it from here that 12,000 is the sales of January month in year 2010 and 18,000 is the sales of January month in the year 2010 for Aniket, and the total is represented here. This is a consolidated data. Similarly, consolidated data for Aniket in the month of February, for Aniket in the month of March, April, May, June, like this. And if I collapse this, I can check for some other, let's check for Ashwin. So, it is you can again name this, right. We can always name these columns to represent, to have a more appropriate name, 2010 and similarly. (2011), right. So, for Ashwin, for 2010 year the sales in January is 42,000, and for 2011 it is 23,000, and total is 65,000. So, this way we can show that in the same worksheet that from where the consolidated data is coming. Likewise, you can check for total also. So, it is coming from, this is 2010 total, this is 2011 total, and this is a consolidated total of the January month of both the years. Likewise, you can see if I expand for subtotal, it is representing the subtotal of 2010 year and the 2011 year, right. So, this is the way how we can consolidate our data from multiple worksheets, right. So, it is very simple. And now, I will show you that this data is also linked, right. If I make any change in the data, let us say 2010 for Aniket, January sale is 12,000. If I make it from 12,000 to say 14,000, and let us say what is the change in our consolidated. Now, it represents 32,000, earlier it was representing 30,000. So, that means whatever change we make in our individual worksheets, if those worksheets are linked with the consolidated worksheet, then the same changes are applicable in the consolidated worksheet. So, this is how, this is very easy options, and this is very powerful option. So, I hope you have learned how to consolidate our data. I have created the data of two sheets. (2010) and 2011, but you can also create a consolidated sheet of 2010, 11 and 12. So, let us format it. So, I have created the consolidated sheet of 2010 and 2011. So, you can yourself create it for 2010, 11 and 12 also to check it. So, I am leaving it, I am not consolidating for 2012, right. So, this is how we can consolidate data from two worksheets. Now, I will show you how to consolidate data from two different workbooks, right. For that purpose, now the workbooks are not this, they are not in the same workbook, they are two different workbooks. So, now here I have already created one workbook for you. Now, you can check, this workbook name is sales 2010. This is one workbook. I have taken the same data I have taken for 2010. The name of the workbook is sales 2010. So, the data which I kept in sheet number 2010, I have taken the same data in workbook 2010. For the same purpose, I have created another workbook also with the name sales 2011. So, here I have taken the data of 2011 year, right. Now, I want to take the data from these two workbooks into a third workbook. So, for that purpose you need to open a new workbook. So, I am opening a new workbook, click on new and create a workbook. So, first you need to save this workbook. First of all, save this workbook with a name. So, let us say I will give a name sales 2010 and 2011, right. In the same folder I will save it. Now, you can see our workbook name is sales 2010 and 2011, right. So, here I will take the data from previous two workbooks, right. So, again you will select the cell from where you want the data to start, right. After selecting the cell, go to data tab, click on the data tab, click on the consolidate option. Again you will see the dialog box, choose the function which you want to take. So, here I would like to take sum function, then choose the references. Now, in the reference, just collapse the reference box and take the data from sheet number workbook number 2010, right. Select the data, here you can see. Now, the change is that the workbook name is represented, then the sheet name and then the cell references, right. So, this shows that we have taken the data from a workbook. So, workbook sales 2010, right. Now, expand it, add this reference, click on the add button. The procedure is same that we conducted in consolidating two worksheets, right. So, add this reference, select and delete the previous reference now, create another reference. So, collapse this box, again choose sales 2011 workbook, select this data. Now, the reference box shows the data of 2011 workbook, expand it, add this reference and now you can delete this reference, right. So, now two references from two different workbooks are created. Now, we will choose top row as the label, here top row and this column, left column I want in my consolidate workbook. So, click on this and click on the links also, right, and OK. So, again now this is the data from two different, I will expand it, from two different workbooks. See, it represents the data from two different workbooks. So, expand the columns a little bit to see it more clearly. So, I have expanded the columns, expand the column B also, right, and let us make it more big, expand this column also a little bit because it is representing the value, not the exact value. Now, it is representing the exact value and highlight it a little bit, and we can always highlight the cells. Let us highlight it. Right. So, now here, now this represents the consolidated data from workbook 2010 and workbook 2011. Again we can check by expanding this group. So, now sales of, expand this column, sales 2010, sales 2011, it is taking the name of the workbook, right. So, 10,000 and in 2011 it is 18,000. So, the total sales is represented as 28,000. Likewise, we can click on this total group, click on this subtotal group. So, this is how we can, the procedure is same for consolidating the data from two different workbooks as we did it in consolidating the data from two different worksheets. So, once you have learned how to consolidate data, you can apply it on sheets as well as on the workbooks, right. So, I hope you have understood the topic well, and now you can try it on your own so that the topic is more clear to us. Let us collapse these two, let us collapse it, and this represents a clean and clear summary of the consolidated data, right. And thank you so much for this video. I hope you have understood the topic very well.